So let me explain about the views in the STAAD Pro. So let me delete these things. So delete them. Let me talk about the various views in the STAAD Pro. For that, let me draw a cube. This is the back face. I'll show you with the dotted lines. Alright, so let us assume that this is the x-axis, this is the z-axis, and this over here is the y-axis. This face of your cube, so this face, this forward face, let me write the names A, B, let's name this C, D. So we'll do this E, F, G and H. So this A, B, C, D face, this front face shows you the view that you get when you look from here. So you look from here, so you will see the A, B, C, D. This view that you see is the view from the Z axis. You stand here and you look in this direction. Similarly, so this is the positive Z, and similarly the face that you see from the negative Z is E, F, G, H, G or GH, this face, okay, that you see from the negative Z. Similarly, if you stand on the x-axis and look in this direction, from the positive x-axis you can see B, F, H, C face. Similarly, from the negative x-axis you can see A, E, G, D face. Similarly, from the positive y-axis you can see the top view, and from the negative y-axis you can see the bottom view from here. These are the different views in the STAAD Pro. We have drawn our beam like this. We have not drawn, so we'll be drawing. So right now the beam that we see is in the isometric form, that we see the entire 3D view, isometric view, or the entire 3D view of our beam. So to just see the beam in our plane, what do we have to do? We have drawn the beam like this, okay, so we have drawn the beam like this. We have to see from the positive z-axis. We have to see from here so that we can see this entire beam in a plane. We're gonna change the view of our window. Just click on this window over here. Over here you can see a cube, and the face of that cube is colored. So you can see the front face is colored. That means that this is a view from the positive Z that I just show you. Similarly, this is the back of the cube from the negative Z. Similarly, from the minus X, that is the left side. This is the right side. This is the bottom, and so this is the top of the cube. This is the bottom view, and this is the 3D or the isometric view. Right now we want our beam to be shown on a XY plane. So to be seen in the XY plane or in this plane, what we have to do? We have to see from the Z axis. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna click on this option. So you can see that you saw your points, or the points of the beam, in a straight line on the XY plane. This is the X, this is the Y. So we are still looking from the Z axis. So if I change this to isometric form, you can see that now the axis has also changed over here. So X, Y and Z, all three axes are clearly visible, which means that we are looking in the isometric or the 3D view. Just click on this again, this view from Z option. You can see this Z view.